Hello, everyone. It is Rob the Replicator here again. This is part 2 of how to crowdfund your comics. Uh, as I've said on the previous one, I had a lot of people ask me to do video versions of this as people don't like to read sometimes, me included. So let's get into it here. We just covered the intro on the previous video, so go check that out if you haven't. And now we're going to have a look at some campaigns. That I think are set up really well, and I'd recommend anyone to follow these ideas basically of how to set up your campaign. So we're going to look at Arc Athena and we're going to look at the Lucent. Kozor and Replicator are there. I think they're both great, but I like these ones as well. So let's have a look. I'm just going to blow up the size of it a little bit. That's a bit too big. All right. So let's break this down. Fantastic starting image here. I mean, if that doesn't sell you already, I mean, damn, that's tough. As you can see, Eric here has gone bam straight with that cover, which looks incredible. Standard edition cover, and then you've got the variant edition here, which is just below. And then he's got like a small introduction just explaining what the book is. I love this. Arc Athena is a 64-page hardcover book. So, bam, like, you know what's going on. The art has already sold you on this. And then you're getting the information that you want. He's got the credits here, which I think for him is probably a good idea because, he's had a little bit of a history in the comic book industry. So that's always good. But if it's someone like me, I don't think it's that important to have it here. I'd probably have it down lower. So this is part 2. He's got the page count. He's got hardcover. He's got some really key information here. He's not going in demand. He's delivering the book in 4 months, and 5 out of 6 issues are finished. I think that's just really clever. And then he's got more internal pages here. So I mean, these are awesome. I would always ask people with the campaign pages they put on, are they the best pages they have? Right? I don't think it's essential to have a mix of like people talking pages. I would put legit the best pages you have. I think that's the way to go. He's got the spot UVs. See, I think these things look awesome. I would probably even put them up higher and maybe by themselves because I think they look awesome. Like we'll see on Michael's one what he's done with it. But if that had the spot gloss on that, I think that's going to sell everyone on the book regardless. But you'll notice something that Eric has done through the whole thing. If we look up at the perks here, is he's got a solid brand. Like he's got a solid color palette that really helps tie it together. Michael does the same thing, and I think it plays. I think it plays a part. I'm not going to say it's the main reason, but it definitely adds to their campaigns. So I think that's something that you should really consider. Like it's even here, like it goes down and so forth. So it's really great. I think this is a really solid campaign to copy. I don't like this AA02 SE and LE plus AE bundle. Like that makes me have to think. I don't want to have to think when I'm looking at campaigns. I want things explained to me like I'm a 5-year-old. So yeah, great campaign. Let's have a look at Mike's now. Mike's is closed. Yeah, so obviously this is closed now. Usually this is what we recommend is just putting a really quick blurby type thing at the top. Which Michael does. He says, Wake and Dream, the first book in the Lucent series, is an 80-page full-color trade paperback made up of 60 pages of story plus 14 of bonus material. Every backup also receives 2 8x2.5 by 11.5 full-color gloss prints. And then he's got a tiny blurb on what the story is about. This is something that I see people do all the time. They have like the whole story that just goes on and on and on. I don't really care that much. A little blurb like this and the art, that's going to sell me on your book. Knowing how cool the character is, probably not so much. So again, here Mike has this color palette. He's got like a green color palette. It all ties together. It looks beautiful. Here you can see what Mike's done with the Spot UV gloss. I think this is a better option than what Eric did, honestly. And I think it looks fantastic. And then he expands a bit more on the story, which is good. I'm already hooked in with this artwork here. And then we get more art pages, which again, green. He's got this green theme to them. I'm sure. Well, I've got the book. There are sequences that aren't colored this way, but he's used them probably because they're one of his better pages, and they tie into the theme of his book and page quite well. So yeah, they are two campaigns I would really recommend to check out. He's also done this bar, which people seem to like, and then he's got the unlocked rewards down below, like the stretch goals. So they are two campaigns, as I said, that you should really check out. Copy those, use them like from them what you will. But let's get cracking on this. Pre-launch, 100% of your effort should be spent on getting people to back day one. That is the goal. That is the goal. What it does is it boosts you up to the top of the Indiegogo trending, I think it's called. Therefore, more people are going to see it. More people who see it are going to back it. So that needs to be the goal. And also, it creates excitement, right? If you launch a campaign and it has 100 backers in 5 hours, right? That's awesome. If you launch a campaign and it has 10 backers in 5 hours, that's not as impressive. People aren't going to get caught up with that hype. So this is really easy to say, right? 100% of your effort should be spent on getting people to back day one. My first campaign, I had 96 backers the whole time. So it's easy to say than done. It takes time. But yeah, just you got to keep plugging away. Set a time and date and make sure everyone knows you're launching. That's really important, especially for a smaller creator like myself. I had mine set as October 15 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just kept saying that over and over again. It got to the point where people knew when it was that weren't part of the campaign. Like Dan Fraga knew that it was on at October 15 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like he told me he knew when it was. So yeah, make a solid commitment to a date and a time, and then send people there whenever it is. Do a countdown for launch. This is really important too. Dave Brink has done this recently, and I think it works really well. He did like a 7-day countdown. Maybe it was 10 days, but just like an image with his character on it, the perfect 10, and he'd do like 7 days till we launch. 6, 5, 4. You know, it's not a huge thing, but it builds a little bit of excitement, and you need every single thing you can get. You really do. Make sure the start time is best suited for America. That is, 100% correct. America is going to be 75% of your audience. So 75% of your backers are going to be American. You want to maximize the amount of time you get with that audience. Ethan recommends launching at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. I don't think there is a 100% correct answer on this. It's gonna depend on you. I think we launched at 3 p.m., but that was like 6 a.m. for us here. So it just depends on what you do, but it all comes back to America is going to be your audience. Okay, and then the last one is plan out a stack of tweets and social media stuff. I mean, this is really important. For me, it's really important. My brain turns to mush when a campaign is going on. You have so many different things that you're trying to juggle in the air. You've got to send out email updates. You've got to go on streams. You've got to make sure everything's launched okay. Everyone's aware about it. So having these things just ready to go, like, Replicator 3 is now live. Replicator 3 has hit 50 backers. Replicator 3 is just a broken $5,000. Stuff like that, just ready to go. Just so that you don't have to think about it. You don't have to think about what you have to be doing. You can just do it. So I'd really recommend that. That's where we're going to wrap it up for this one. That's just a really quick video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you will, please. And stay tuned to the next one. And we're going to cover a bit more of the campaigning stuff. So hope that's helpful to people. See you soon. Where am I? Over here.